Welcome back to another video. My name is Gordon Frayne, and today we're jumping into a price prediction video for Velodrome Finance. As always, if you enjoy the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button below. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to our first 10,000 subscribers, and it would mean the world if you subscribe. And hit that bell notification icon so you can get notified every time we drop a new video. Don't forget as well to grab your free copy of The Rise of Bitcoin. It's going to be the first link in the description below. You can get the entire book completely free. It is my gift to you. You'll get a PDF copy, so make sure to grab it while it's free. Okay, jumping into our video today, we're talking about Velodrome Finance. And again, I am very excited about this particular project because I think it is quite undervalued at the moment, and we're going to be laying out the reasons as to why you should be thinking about adding Velodrome as part of your portfolio. Again, this is not financial advice, but I think there's lots of exciting stuff to go through. We're going to be looking at Velodrome through the lens of these 5 pillars, as we always do, before making our price prediction in the second half of the video. So make sure you stick around until the end. So, at a fundamental level, what is Velodrome Finance? Well, it is a decentralized finance protocol that operates mainly on the Optimism chain, but really what they're trying to do is be the central trading and liquidity marketplace on the super chain, which makes up a number of these different protocols. So again, on their website, they describe Velodrome Finance as a next-generation automated market maker that combines the best of Curve, Convex, and Uniswap, designed to serve as a liquidity hub for the superchain. Velodrome NFTs vote on token emissions and receive incentives and fees generated by the protocol. So, in my opinion, one of the most exciting things about Velodrome is the fact that it is still such a low market cap coin. It is under 100 million US dollars in terms of overall market cap. We will get onto the tokenomics in a moment, but you can see here how it's called out on their website. Some of the different features for stable and volatile trading for low fees, permissionless pools, gauges, and incentives. 100% of protocol incentives and fees go to voters, self-optimizing liquidity flywheel, etc., etc. And when we go over to DeFi Llama and we actually get a snapshot of the entire DeFi landscape, we can see here that Optimism itself is the 12th largest protocol in terms of total value locked. So again, if you're not familiar with Optimism, it is a layer 2 scaling solution for the Ethereum network. And they do have a lot of work going on with the Base network as well. It's kind of tied in because Base are leveraging this Base network here as the 7th largest liquidity provider in DeFi, are leveraging optimistic rollups as part of their technology stack. So there is some interlinking with both Optimism and Base, but Optimism as the 12th largest DeFi liquidity protocol by TVL have about 825.8 million in terms of overall TVL for decentralized finance. If we zoom in to Optimism specifically, we can see here that Velodrome is the 3rd largest protocol within the Optimism stack itself. And, you know, arguably it's the number 1 in terms of being a dedicated protocol for Optimism, because Aave and Synthetics are not, Optimism specific protocols, whereas Velodrome is more of a Optimism specific protocol. It's categorized as a DEX, and we can see here that there's currently about 148.6 million in terms of total value locked on Velodrome, specifically for Optimism. So again, very exciting stuff here when we actually look at what's going on in terms of the overall DeFi ecosystem and how Velodrome is already pretty well positioned and possibly quite undervalued when it comes to the overall DeFi space. I mean, the total value locked on Velodrome is more than the total value of the Velodrome token itself. So again, when we look at Velodrome in terms of narratives, decentralized finance and DEXs are the 2 biggest narratives, obviously, that we're talking about here. We've got some other callouts here on their website in terms of some of the functionality that we can do with the Velodrome protocol, and then some statistics here with regards to total value locked, monthly volume, monthly fees, and monthly users. So some very healthy numbers here for such a small protocol. And again, just getting a couple of snapshots here from Velodrome, their DApp itself, we can see here that they've got the swap feature, so very easy to swap tokens directly on Velodrome for Optimism. And again, looking at their liquidity section, as a liquidity provider or an automated market maker, you can come in and provide liquidity for all these different trading pairs and earn yields as a result. We can see here we've got 22.34% on providing USDC to Velo. Again, USDC to SUSDC, we've got over 43%. So lots of opportunities here to be earning incredible yields on stable coins and other trading pairs on Velodrome as a result. Jumping over to our technical analysis, again, we're seeing here that Velodrome is currently trading at about 14 cents. And if we go into the chart here, this is the daily chart for Velodrome over the past number of months. What we're seeing here is that despite the fact that we're trading at about 14.25 cents, Velodrome did get all the way up to about 36 cents here at the end of March 2023. So just a few weeks ago, we were all the way up at 36 cents. We had seen lows all the way down at about 3 cents in October of 2023. So if you were buying and accumulating Velodrome all the way down here, you would have actually attained over a 10x from October 2023 to March 2024. So in a 5-month period, you could have done a 10x or over 1100% increase in price here from those October lows to those March highs. We have retraced a little bit. Again, this is in line with most of the rest of the altcoin and cryptocurrency market. We have seen retracements from when Bitcoin put in those all-time highs before the halving event at the end of March, beginning of April. The entire market has been on a bit of a correction, but we're seeing a little bit of consolidation here in this range over the past number of weeks for Velodrome. So again, lots of potential here with price action. I'm going to let you guys check out the team itself here. I haven't done a huge amount of research, but there is a lot of intelligent people behind the Velodrome protocol. I did watch an interview with the founders, and there is some overlap, like I said, with Velodrome Finance, which is the largest protocol on the Base network, and the fact that Velodrome and Base are leveraging optimistic rollups as part of their technology stack. So worth looking into this more on your end in terms of the people behind the project and what they're doing, but definitely some very intelligent people behind Velodrome. As we look here to the tokenomics, we can see that, as we said, we're sitting at about a price of about 14 cents here at the beginning of June 2024. We can see that we did peak in terms of overall market cap when we put in those March all-time highs at about 121 million US dollars. We're currently sitting below $100 million at about 96 to 98 million in terms of overall market cap for Velodrome. And as you can see, it is almost the 500th largest crypto by overall market cap. So still a very small market cap for Velodrome overall. And as we can see, their circulating supply is currently sitting at about 690 million Velodrome tokens. About 41% of the total supply is now in circulation. We will be seeing more unlocks over the coming months and years because this number will need to increase to get closer to the 100% mark. So what we're seeing for our estimation is that we're going to estimate about 1 billion Velodrome tokens will be in circulation by the middle to end of 2025. I could not find an exact vesting schedule for token unlocks for Velodrome, so we're going to estimate that we're going to have about 60%, and we're going to move from 40% in circulation to about 60% in circulation by middle of 2025, which would put us at about 1 billion Velo tokens in circulation. So I just wanted to paint a quick picture before we jump into the price prediction, because what we're going to compare this to is PancakeSwap in the previous cycle. And again, Velodrome is to Optimism what PancakeSwap is to the Binance Smart Chain. And again, I know the Binance Smart Chain is much, much larger than Optimism, but even if Velodrome can do a fraction of what PancakeSwap did for the Binance Smart Chain in the last cycle, we could be seeing some pretty some pretty big gains in terms of price action for the Velo token. So we can see here that PancakeSwap itself did a run-up and went all the way to just under a 7 billion overall market cap in the previous bull cycle in 2021. Again, we can argue that this time around there will be much more capital flow into the crypto space in general. The DeFi space has evolved. We've got more sophisticated protocols, and therefore we're going to be seeing the overall market cap and TVL in DeFi going much higher than it did in 2021. So again, I'm just painting the picture here that PancakeSwap did go all the way to just under 7 billion in overall market cap. And again, in terms of market dominance, we did see PancakeSwap going to a 0.35% market dominance at its absolute peak during the past bull cycle. Again, I'm not making the argument that Velodrome is going to go to this kind of dominance level in terms of overall market dominance, but even if it can do a fraction of that, we would see some excellent returns. As we jump into our price prediction, you're going to see what I'm talking about. So, as always, we're going to give you a bear case, base case, and bull case price prediction for the token. So what we're saying here, again, we do have to make certain assumptions, so we have to plug in different variables into this equation, but that's why we spent the past 10 minutes looking at all of the different fundamentals to get a better understanding of Velodrome and how it compares to some other protocols in the market. So what we're saying in a bear case scenario is that if Velodrome can if the total crypto market cap can reach around $4 trillion US dollars, and if Velo can get to just a 0.02% dominance level, again, a very small fraction of what PancakeSwap got to last time around, that would give it an 800 million overall market cap, and then dividing that by the 1 billion Velo tokens that we estimate to be in circulation by middle of 2025 gives us an 80 cents price target, which is about a 5.6x from today's prices. Again, moving on to our base case scenario, what we're saying is the total crypto market cap could reach a 6 trillion US dollar peak if Velo can just do ever so slightly better and get to a 0.03% dominance level. That would give it an overall market cap of about 1.8 billion US dollars. And again, dividing that by 1 billion Velo tokens gives us a price target of about $1.80, which is a 12.6x from today's prices. Finally, moving on to our most bull case scenario, what we're saying is the overall crypto market cap could peak around 8 trillion US dollars if Velo gets only up to a 0.04% overall market dominance level. That would give it a 3.2 billion overall market cap, which would give us a $3.20 price target, which is about a 22.5x from today's prices. Again, plugging in all these assumptions, this would still be pretty much a 9x less dominance than what PancakeSwap went to at the peak of the last bull cycle. So 0.04% dominance versus a 0.35% dominance that we mentioned a few moments ago for PancakeSwap. That would give us a potential price target of about $3.20 for Velo token. Now, I know this is a very bullish scenario, and it would be extremely bullish for Velodrome to get to this kind of price given where it is at right now. However, it's not out of the question given the type of dominance level here and given the fact that we're going to be seeing a lot of capital flowing into the DeFi space with more sophisticated solutions versus this time 4 years ago. So that is our bear case, base case, and bull case price prediction for Velodrome Finance. Let us know in the comments below, where do you think the price of Velodrome is going to? Are you holding Velodrome Finance as part of your portfolio? Are you bullish on the DeFi space in general? And where do you think the prices are going in this cycle? Remember, there is a lot of potential for Velodrome. It is still a very low market cap, under 100 million US dollars, but some of the stuff that they're doing with Optimism and some of the way that they position themselves within the Optimism ecosystem means that they are one of the leading protocols. And as we see more capital flowing into Optimism and Ethereum now with the approval of the Ethereum ETF and with more capital flowing into DeFi, Velodrome is positioned very well to see a lot more inflow of capital given all of that new capital flowing into DeFi, Ethereum, Optimism, and Velodrome as a result of that kind of waterfall effect downwards. So, as always, if you enjoyed the content, please make sure to smash that thumbs up button on your way out the door. Hit that subscribe button as well. We're on the road to our first 10,000 subscribers, and it would mean the world if you subscribed, and hit that bell notification icon so you can get notified when we drop new videos pretty much every single day on the channel. And don't forget to grab your free copy of my book, The Rise of Bitcoin. It's going to be the first link in the description below. Grab it while it's free. It's my gift to you, so make sure to get it while it's hot. As always, we will catch you in the next video.